And to demonstrate to you to what degree of the imbecility and to what degree of absolute lack of understanding of the reality they are. Here is another, specimen from, Mr. Anatol Levin. Well, the guy, he hates Russian gods. He is from somewhere, his roots are from somewhere from Baltic, whatever nobility. And because he is ignoramus, because he is also a product of the political science from Cambridge, that means he has no normal education, and especially he has no clue about anything war related. He talks about that Ukraine should take a page out of Finland's fight with Stalin. He wrote it on December 21, and guess what? He thinks that somehow it could be arranged that, yeah, you know what, let's repeat that thing. And here it is. Similar to the initial phase of Russian invasion of Ukraine, Soviet officials predicted that Helsinki would fall to Soviet troops in as little as 3 days. However, despite the Soviet outnumbering the Finns, and we know this story, which is actually not true, but and he's talking about though Finland was eventually defeated and forced to concede about 11% of its territory, the Finns scored a moral victory. Well, Mr. Levin is a shyster from the geopolitics because, and actually when you look at the Quincy Institute, most of people who write for it are shyster, even those who have used to be professional military, like Mr. Basevich, who evidently doesn't understand what real war is. But guess what? Even explaining to Anatol Levin, because he is a product of the British system of education, which is complete fraud. I mean, basically, except once you remove STEM, everything else is fraud. They operate on wet dreams, or on the hopes, on the garbage numbers, garbage data. But let me remind you again, and why I continue to talk about it, and I say because this is very important, and it has to be ingrained in your minds, because obviously I am, by the stream of the incredible stream of events, I am basically captured by this whole situation, and I have to provide obviously political commentaries. Many people write me that, oh yeah, please do continue to do political commentaries. But before I so to speak continue to do this, I have to constantly remind you this. Mr. Svechin, the strategy, and that's what he explained. This is 1927. A particular strategic policy must be devised for every war. Each war is a special case, which requires its own particular logic rather than any kind of stereotype or pattern, no matter how splendid it may be. The more our theory encompasses the entire content of modern war, the quicker it will assist us in analyzing a given situation.